Hey guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, then welcome here for the very first time. I'm Carmen, and today we are watching Season 6, Episode 5 of The Expanse. We are on the penultimate episode of the entire series, and that makes me sad, I can't lie, just because this show has very quickly, for me, climbed in the ranks of my favorite shows to being definitely top 5 of all time. And I'm not ready to say goodbye because, humans are kind of selfish creatures, right? I think Expanse shows that and life shows that. And so I'm kind of grieving my favorite show. And even if it's time for the show to end and it's good, it's sad for me as a person, And I'm sure for so many of you guys. Luckily, I still have 8 of the books to read, so I have a lot of Expanse to uncover still. And I'm very excited about that journey, which if you want, you can join me on. I will very soon be posting the season 1 versus book 1 verses, but just things that are different, things that are the same, things that I liked that they changed, things that I wish they had kept, that sort of thing. Anyway, this is not about that. This is about season 6, episode 5. And last time we had Kamina just being queen of everything. Like, I would go into battle with Kamina Drummer. Like, empty-handed. Like, she would be like, we gotta do this. I'd be like, okay, where we gotta go. Her standing up to Marco is, it's gotta be up there with my favorite scenes of anything ever. Like, her broadcast calling him a coward, like, amazing. Anyway, we had that. We have Philip flip-flopping back and forth about whose side he's on and what he actually wants. We have just a lot of stuff about the sanctity of human life and the idea that people are people on both sides of a war and we're all human, and that should matter, that should mean something, that should hold some level of importance, and it should make you hesitate before taking a life, no matter whose life it is. And I think that was a really great message. We also have the continuing theme of grief and trauma, and just focusing on the fact that it isn't this quick, easy, like, I'm okay now thing, even when time has passed, because, time doesn't heal all wounds. Therapy helps. But, yeah, I just really love that, as I've mentioned in every freaking episode so far. You guys are probably tired of hearing it. Anyway, you guys know where we are. I don't know why I'm rambling, just to get myself into the mindset, I guess. But I'm there now, so let's just watch it.
He's my brother! He got hurt! He died! But I know you can fix him! Like you fixed Oliver!
Of course they're gonna be freaking out.
Baby, we're right here!
Are you up there?
She's hiding from them? Is that her brother? Is that little alien doggo? I hear its little purring. They did. They brought him back. But is it him?
Kara? Is that you?
Does he have blue eyes?
I feel weird. What happened? You got hurt. Really hurt. Like, killed hurt.
Like, killed her. Sorry, those.
I remember I was scared. I heard talking, but I couldn't see anyone. What does it mean to be in substrate?
Substrate?
Everything looks
Different?
different.
How?
Never saw that before.
What? I don't see anything now.
The dogs fixed you.
But is it him? And like, to what extent, to what degree is it him? Also, how the hell are you going to explain this to your parents? Because like, that's a lot. Their child died and they mourned. I mean, they're still in the process of mourning. And now he's back, but he's different. What's going on?
The lemon tree looks good.
It's these frickin' Martians.
Medina Station. This is the MCRN. Your free Navy sentries at the ring have been eliminated.
Why are you so stupid?
And unless you surrender immediately and unconditionally, we will open fire. Acknowledge.
What is wrong with Mars?
Torpedoes. Ready all tubes.
Can you... Why are you doing this?
Collision alert! Multiple incoming!
All ships, emergency evade!
Is she dead?
They're calling it my war.
It is your war.
Yes.
You're surprised. Did you think it wasn't going to work?
So they must have, like, rigged Medina or something.
We need to load up every warship we got right now. Max burn to the ring. Engage and keep firing until we run out of bullets. We can get the job done.
Do you
Can
truly
you?
believe the odds are in our favor?
Right?
No, ma'am, but
If we have to send more people to their death, the least we can do is give them a fucking chance to win.
Right?
You'll have my decision soon.
Yeah, that means leave. That means leave. I think Camina and the Rocinante could work together? Maybe?
Have I gone soft? Was I trying too hard to be good when I should have been ruthless
No.
You used your best judgment.
and lost? There is no prize for the best victim.
I think more people just would have died, so...
We're fucked, and it's my fault.
Fine. Maybe you have gone a bit soft. But now is not the time for self-pity bullshit. It's time to keep your eyes on the enemy and wait for the next time they slip up. Because I still think we're the good guys.
Yes.
And I'd rather do a little less soul-searching and a lot more fighting back.
Yes. She's right.
You said that every time you transit, you can feel those entities getting angrier.
Yeah.
Do you think they're trying to get out?
We should hope not.
Something funny.
No, something good.
What? Oh.
We are giving it to you.
That
Yeah.
doesn't make any difference. A UNN crew will board each of your ships.
Captain Drummer,
Secretary General.
we're grateful for your assistance. Your ships are clear to dock and will be treated as sovereign territory. It's nice to finally meet. Fred Johnson spoke well of you.
He spoke well of you too. We didn't agree on everything.
Inaros is an enemy to us both.
A century of oppression made Mako Inaros inevitable.
I'd like to hear more. Perhaps in person. My
The
ship,
Belters here are hungry and I have food. I came for them.
not you.
Okay, but I want them to meet.
I couldn't stop thinking about my brother, so I rigged the transmitter and I sent him a message. I just
Wanted to know if he was okay.
needed to know that Mass was okay.
Yeah, he's human. Philip, can you open your eye? Like, I've given you one more chance.
There's so much I want to say. Just let me know when you have a little time and I'll come for you. See you soon.
I don't know if she's gonna see her. I hope she does. I don't think she will, though.
Owen's also getting death threats.
I'm very worried about her because of the x-ray.
Monica.
Holden, I heard you had some interesting times out there. We should set up an interview.
Never, ever, ever again. When traffic exceeds a certain mass energy threshold, a ship will disappear in transit. It's connected to the artifact we discovered on Ilse, and it's happened a number of times.
What can we do about this?
I think we need to share it with Inaros. Just hear me out. If we can convince Marco that the danger is real, he might...
What? Lay down his arms and say, you're right, let's solve this together?
I don't think so.
Let me show you the problem we have right now.
Oh, the railguns.
Those look like railguns.
Yep.
We cannot afford the luxury of worrying about the future until we end this war. Not long ago, Drummer was a fugitive with 1 ship. She came to Sirius with 8. Belters trust her. Some will flock to her, and some will abandon the Free Navy.
Drummer has no love for Marco, but she's no friend of Earth either, and she's not gonna trust you.
That's true.
On Earth, I once put a Belter up on hooks.
Yeah, you did.
To make him tell me things he wouldn't have otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
The bird sees me that way, because that is who I was. It is not who I am now.
You've changed.
You've got lipstick and scratches on your neck. And is that glitter?
Yep. You think we're gonna lose?
We can't lose. Not really. But I don't think we can win either. Our grandchildren will still be killing each other over this shit 100 years from now. Might be time you got back to your ship.
I'm not sure I'm going back.
No, I don't like this.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing out here anymore.
We're fighting a war.
Are we?
Mm-hmm.
Because war is when you try to kill the other guy when you get the chance.
No. No, don't. Amos?
It happened because Holden disarmed the nuke.
Amos, why would you do this?
He saw Naomi's kid on the pillow. I don't know. Usually I get what he's trying to do, but sometimes it feels like he's trying to get us killed. Then a couple times he saved the whole human race. I guess it balances out.
Not a man who does things by degrees.
Mm-mm.
War is the wrong place for good men.
Good or bad, it's the same place for everyone.
Then what difference does it make if you're good or bad then?
Well, when you're in the shit, not much. In the end, the only thing that matters is fighting for who's covering your flank. Doesn't matter if they're saints or assholes. They're your people. They watch your back and you watch theirs, or you've got nothing.
Your family. You fight with the people you care about.
Yeah, that's right.
So back to the ship.
Yeah. Brothel first, though.
Good. I'm glad he's going back to the ship, though.
You won't come with?
With you? Or with you?
Whatever.
Either one? I mean, have some fun. World's ending. She's gonna go. She's gonna go. I think she's gonna go.
I'm sorry.
Why?
I will stay here with him. We can take shifts. No. I'm going to stay here. It's okay for you to go. The Inners control the station. I will live under the Inners' yoke, and I will help Joseph find a way to also. Because I know you will never be able to give up the fight with Marco now. And we can't help you in that fight anymore. It's okay. I never loved you because you were fighters. I loved you because you were builders. I wanted us to build something.
Was your father big in your life?
I never knew.
So you improved upon the role?
I don't think he did.
Mass was on the docks when the water tanks exploded. He's dead.
Yep.
It's my fault.
Oh, it's DNR's fault.
No, I was on the crew.
That rigged
I planted the bombs and rigged the docks to blow.
Mm-hmm.
They said no belters would get hurt.
They lied to you. That's what they do. You're still killing people. Like, they don't care about Belters. Marco doesn't care about anybody but Marco.
Suits you. I'm eager to meet your family.
They're gone. Roxana and Berto left after I turned on Marco to save the Rocinante. Serge was executed in reprisal. Joseph and Michio have decided to remain on Ceres so they don't have to keep paying for the choices I made for them.
You blame me for all that?
I did what I did.
We have all lost a great deal.
Some more than others.
So your pain is greater than mine?
I was not saying that.
You know it's the last thing I ever would have wanted.
I didn't tell you about it because what good would it have done?
I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart.
Don't. Please don't. So why are you here?
For Avasarala?
Holden asked me to talk to you on Avasarala's behalf. She wants you and yours to fight at her side against Marco.
You should leave. Clear this deck! How do you do it?
Do what?
Work with them, live with them, pick their side against your own, over and
I pick my own side. I despise Marco and everything he's done.
Avasarala and her inners are no better.
That was true once, but it's different now.
So what is it for me? I can choose to wait for the bounty to go high enough that someone kills me, or I can put a collar on my neck and hand the inners the leash. This universe has no place for me.
Drummer, you're amazing.
I wish there were another way. I tried to find one, but there isn't.
Then we have to make one.
Tell me how.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Then all we can do now is to stand by the people that we love. What else is there?
Fuck you. You self-righteous shit.
You know she loves you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
God, she looks so badass. I can't see.
Archangel is in the dock.
Oh my gosh, is she meeting with Kamina?
And here I am.
The two badasses.
Your security detail doesn't seem too happy about it.
They don't appreciate the value of a symbol as much as I do.
Then this is just symbolism.
I hope not.
The system is filled with the graves of Belters who trusted in us.
And my planet is now covered with the bodies of people who paid the price for that.
Yeah.
I'm here because you can help me win this war. The sooner it's done, the fewer the dead.
Yeah.
Of both our people.
She's right.
When the last shot is fired, when Marco is dead, will you remember us? Will you remember the Belters who bled for your victory?
All I can do is promise that I will. I have given your people many reasons to hate me, but none to think I'm a liar.
My people will not take orders from you.
I don't expect them to.
Okay. Oh. What's gonna happen? What? Is that the end of the episode? Damn it! I'm not okay. Whew. I cannot believe that Kamina and Avasarala just met. Like, what the hell? That's crazy. Whew, that's crazy. Oh, you guys, I can't believe that, that just happened. Oh gosh, okay. I need to take a second and breathe, and then I will come back and talk. I wrote like nothing down. All right, you guys, so as always, I'm gonna watch the one ship thing really quick, and I don't know if it's gonna be included or not, but if it is, you'll see it. If it's not, I'll talk about it. This one is called Remember the Can't, which is the start of all of this.
I wonder what that guy would have to say about all this.
Probably keep your head down. Stay out of trouble.
Baby Holden. 10 years earlier. We're having a little flashback?
Give me one of those, I'll have whatever he's having.
His little cat figurines. Oh!
Sadie? Yeah, accidents happen.
Fucking dick.
I'm just standing there and my Skippy's writing his English is almost as bad as my belter.
He's a baby.
Boy, you. I just want my pants back. And then the guy says something that I think means when you need them. I don't know the words for right now. So I do this.
Embarrassing.
You an earther?
Guilty as charged.
Now what's your story, man?
Making it up as I go along.
Yeah, you're pretty good with these people.
We're all the same people.
He's a captain.
You a sailor?
Why?
Just a hunch. Got a line on a job if you know your way around a ship.
I'm not looking for work.
That's easy. Hauling ice in from outer planets, bringing it here. I got the Canterbury. She's a good ship.
Not interested.
You interested in free room and board, a union salary, and little or no responsibility?
Suppose I can give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, you stumble headfirst into a hell of a lot of responsibility, kid. He was a baby. That makes me emotional. I'm not gonna cry again. It's hard to see like previous to season 1 Holden, you know, and after seeing like everything that he's gone through, you know, like it's like when you watch the pilot episode of a show again after you've seen the whole show and you're just like, oh, just don't do it. You know, but obviously he had to, because I mean, 1, that's who Holden is, and 2, that's just the way that the world, you know, worked for him. But that was really good. It's amazing, you know, you just shave his beard and he looks like a baby again. That did not help me become less emotional. Damn it. I should like go make a coffee or something. But I just like that makes me really sad, because it just reminds me that the show's almost over, and look at how much more we could know and learn about all these characters. Like, you know, when you really love a show or a book or anything, and all you want is to know every mundane, silly detail and moment of a character's life, you know? And that's how I feel about all of these characters. And I'm just really scared what's going to happen to them in the last episode. Because this episode, in a lot of ways, felt like goodbye. You know? It felt like we're reminding the characters what they're fighting for, what they've lost, everything that has brought them here, who they are now versus, you know, who they started out as. And it breaks my heart, you know? I mean, just look at Drummer. She started out with Fred Johnson, you know, and then she kind of went away from that, and then she became with Ashford, you know, and then she lost both of them, and she was with Naomi for a little bit, and she lost her. And then she kind of built this family for herself after all of that. And she lost them too. And it breaks my heart, because it's like Naomi said, and like Bobby and Alex's scene, win or lose, you know, all we have now is just fighting for the people that we love, you know? good side, bad side, whatever. We just have to fight for the people we love. And Drummer loves Naomi, you know? And like, it's not fair how much she's had to lose. I just love her. I'm such an emotional mess, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to take emotion out of it. I'm not gonna be able to, but okay. So something else that's frustrating is that Marco is being hailed by the belt as like this hero and stuff, and he doesn't give a shit about the belt. Marco would kill every other belter besides himself if it got him the glory that he wants, right? Whereas Kamina is being seen in some circles as like betraying the belt, when actually she cares so much about the belt, and like she exemplifies what the belt is and who the belt is and what it can be. Like she is the belt. Marco is a fucking imposter and I hate him. That was not less emotional, I realize. But it's just frustrating to see Marco getting this praise and this notoriety, and Kamina getting the short end of the stick and kind of acting like she's betraying the belt, when what she's doing is actually striving to help the belt. The belt cannot exist and move forward as it is while they're in the confines of Marco's war. And it fucking is Marco's war. It's not the belt's war. It's him. And he, you know, draped himself in the flag of the belt to try to, you know, make it seem like that's what he was fighting for. But at the end of the day, this has always been about Marco. Now, I do agree with Kamina that the oppression of the belt, like this was inevitable by Earth and like all the horrible things that the Inners have done to them. But Marco isn't a revolutionary. You know what I mean? Like Marco's not fighting for the belt. Like he's pretending to fight for the belt to help himself. And if the belt profits from his fight, it's only a coincidence. It's not his actual intention. Anyway, yeah, my heart is freaking broken for Kamina in this episode. I love her so much, and after all of this and everything that she's had to give up in order to get here, she better be the one to kill Marco. Like, she fucking better, because she deserves it. She deserves it. She deserves it. Speaking of family and fighting for the people that you love, and at the end of the day, that's kind of all you can do. I really liked Bobby and Amos's scene, because Amos was really questioning, like, if I'm not trying to win, if I'm not, you know, trying to win this war, if I'm not trying to do that, like, what the hell am I doing? Like, I don't understand why I'm here. I don't know if I'm going to go back to the Rocinante, which, like, of course you have to. It's your family. But I liked what Bobby told him, because, you know, like, at the end of the day, like, whether you're a good guy or a bad guy in war, you just have to fight for the people that you love. Because he was like, well, what does it matter if you're good or bad? And she's like, you know, as long as you're in the fight, like when you're fighting, it doesn't matter. It's when the fight's over and you look around at the people you care about, like that's when it matters whether you were good or bad, you know? I just really loved that scene. And Bobby and Amos had some fun, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. They had some fun, and I am here for it. Honestly, like, just some good fun between friends. Like, I love them. They're both badass. Like, I think this episode really, this season has kind of been about saying goodbye to these characters that we love and that we've grown very attached to. But it does feel also like it's setting up the next chapter of the story, which is the little girl and Laconia and the alien dogs and all of that. That very much, sorry, there's cat hair on me that I cannot get off. That very much feels like the next evolution of of this story. And I don't know, obviously, I have not read the books yet. Well, I've read the first one, but I haven't read like all of the books yet, so I don't know if that's where we're going, but it definitely seems like that's going to be the next chapter in the story. And I don't know if Holden and Naomi and them are going to be involved in that next chapter. From what I understand, and I only understand very little because I don't want spoilers, but I think people said that after book 6 there's like a time jump. It's like 20, 30 years, something like that, right? So obviously they could still very much be alive, but it's going to be different. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if the story is still about them or if it's about whatever is happening on Laconia and everything. So my point was, this episode really, it's starting to feel, and like the season as a whole, like kind of a swan song to these characters that we love, while still setting up what's coming next, which is the little girl and the alien dogs, her brother, he came back and he seems different. He's clearly not the same as before. They brought him back like she asked, but he had like glowing blue eyes, I believe. And he said, he looked at the sky, and where we didn't see anything, he was like, oh, that looks different than it used to. And I'm curious as to what's going on there, if his blue eyes have anything to do with the proto-molecule, and like just what's going on. Also, as you guys know, and I have said, I'm very invested in these little alien doggos and them not being used to the detriment of themselves by humanity. We'll see how that goes. I can't believe we only have one episode left. I am going to be a mess. You guys, just so we understand each other, I'm gonna cry probably before the episode starts, because like I'm fucking getting emotional right now thinking about the fact that it's gonna be the last episode of Expanse I ever get to watch, you know, like for the first time. I will rewatch this show. I will rewatch the show a lot, but like I am already so excited to start the show over from episode 1, season 1 again, with little baby Holden in them, you know. But what a show. I'm worried about Avasarala and if she's gonna make it through the season because of her being sick in the one X-ray, and then in this episode Bobby saying she looked tired, and then the shots, and saying she needs to up her dosage. And so I'm very worried about Avasarala. I don't even want to talk about it because I cannot deal with her not being okay. However, something I do want to talk about is Avasarala and Drummer meeting. Like, what the fuck? Like, I did not ever see that happening, and it was everything that I wanted it to be. Like, two fucking queens, and like, I love them both so much. Two badass women who, like, I can't believe we actually got that scene. Like, I feel like they love us for giving us that. And I love them. I love everything about it. And I wanted Kamina and Avasarala to work together with the Rocinante, maybe, to take out this new threat. Maybe when Marco, maybe if they don't tell Marco about the transitioning and stuff, maybe like just he could just like go through and then like fuck himself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. It seems like there's so much more story to tell, and I'm very sad that this is where we're gonna end this story. Although at the same time, it does feel like the end of a chapter, right? If we take out Marco, if we end this war, then we're closing the book, you know, at least this part of the book. And so it does feel an appropriate place to end it, but that does not mean that I am I am in any way emotionally prepared for that to actually happen. Just so, you know, just so we're clear. Sorry guys, I'm trying to see what else I wrote on my notes. You know, Mars being kind of stupid and getting themselves killed. Although I guess in hindsight, it's good that the Martians annoyingly did that on their own, because then they let us know that that railgun threat is there. But still, I don't know, you guys. There's probably a million things that I have forgotten to talk about. If so, let me know what they are in the comments down below, because I don't know. I'm just sad, but what an incredible episode. What an incredible show this has been. I'm not ready for the last one. I'm just not ready. But I have no choice. So I will watch it. Yeah, I don't want to just keep rambling at you guys. So thank you so much for watching. As always, if you want, you can like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't already. It does really help me out. And yeah, like I said before, I will be doing the comparisons of the books versus the seasons of the show. I am really excited to, one, get to rewatch the show for research purposes, and two, to read the books and just get more of each of these characters, because I am happy that I have not read everything, so that even when the show ends, I still have more to explore with these characters. And yeah. As always, if you want, you can watch my entire full-length reaction to this over on Patreon, which will be linked in the description down below. Yeah. Until next time. Bye, guys.